A sound system operator was among 4 persons killed on Thursday. Investigators say a 31-year-old Devonton Williams was near his house on Greenvale Road in 9 Miles Bull Bay when residents heard gunshots. Mr. James' bullet-riddled body was later found. Murders also took place in St. James, St. Catherine South, St. Thomas, and Kingston East police divisions. The country's murder tally is now at 146 compared to the 136 during a similar period last year. The police have charged a man in relation to the triple murder that took place on Prince of Wales Street in Kingston on Sunday, January 17. Charge is 24-year-old Shavar Evans, otherwise called Dada, a laborer of Eddie Lane in the parish. Evans is being charged with the murder of 21-year-old Ryan Brown of John Street, 20-year-old Keena Foster, otherwise called Big Red, of Lord Elgin Street, and 20-year-old Marvin Livingston, otherwise called Diamond, of Prince of Wales Street, all in Almantown, Kingston. Evans has been charged with 2 counts of shooting with intent and illegal possession of firearm. According to the police, the deceased men and 2 other men were standing on the roadway having drinks when they were pounced upon by gunmen traveling in a motor car, who opened gunfire, hitting them. The incident happened about 7:15 p.m. The police said they were alerted and all 5 men were taken to hospital where Brown, Foster, and Livingston were pronounced dead and the other 2 men were admitted for treatment. The police said Evans later turned himself in following an intense investigation. He was subsequently charged and his court date is being finalized. 24-year-old Cliff Burry, otherwise called CJ, has been charged with multiple offenses after he reportedly entered a home and allegedly opened gunfire during a confrontation in Kingston. Burry is a laborer of Balcon Avenue, Bayshore Park in Kingston. He has been charged with shooting with intent, illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, and assault at common law. According to the police, on January 13th, about 6:30 p.m., Burry entered the home, after which a confrontation developed between him and the occupants. He then reportedly opened gunfire at them before escaping. The police said on Thursday, February 4th, the accused, accompanied by his lawyer, turned himself into the police and was subsequently charged. The police have arrested and charged 3 siblings of Chambers Lane, Spanish Town in St. Catherine, with assault at common law, illegal possession of firearm, and assault occasioning actual bodily harm following an argument in their home last month. Charged are 36-year-old Tyler Jermaine Morrison, otherwise called Fabian, 36-year-old housewife Tashan Morrison Humphrey, otherwise called Melody, and 21-year-old laborer Jason Morrison. According to the police, the complainant was at home around 5:15 on Sunday, January the 3rd, when an argument developed between him and his siblings. The argument reportedly escalated and 2 of the siblings inflicted wounds to the complainant, while the 3rd sibling pulled a firearm from his waistband and pointed it at the complainant. The police said all 3 siblings were charged on Thursday. Their court dates are being finalized. A 4-year-old child who was severely beaten while in the custody of her godmother in Westmoreland remains in hospital this afternoon. The ordeal allegedly occurred during November and January while the child was on holidays with the family member in Westmoreland. The incident, which is now a police matter, has led to the police listing the godmother as a suspect. She was asked to contact the Savlamar police. The woman had not yet contacted the police. The mother, who will call Jessica, saying during her daily calls to the child's godmother, she was given the assurance that her 4-year-old was well. The name Jessica has been given to the mother to protect the identity of the minor. She says initially her child was staying in Grange Hill, but the child's godmother then moved to Cave in the parish. Jessica says she wasn't familiar with the new area and made further calls to the godmother asking for her daughter's return as face-to-face classes were about to resume. Jessica says she went to the police station immediately to make a report, then proceeded to the hospital. The child has been admitted. Meanwhile, Jessica says her daughter's godmother is denying she abused the child. The expectant mother is distraught. Meanwhile, the police say efforts to locate the godmother has proven futile. They believe she have fled the community after the matter was circulated widely on social media yesterday. The St. Andrew North Police have identified a man as a person of interest in an ongoing investigation in the parish. He is Andrew Records, a bus driver of Hall Delights Mavis Bank in the parish. Richard Richards is being asked to make contact with the detectives at the Mavis Bank police station immediately. The Clarendon police yesterday arrested and charged a man with murder after he allegedly used a knife to stab another several times during an argument in his community. Charged is 37-year-old Marika Simpson, otherwise called Omar, a businessman of Bottom Halls Hall district in the parish. The deceased is 34-year-old Dare Badu, otherwise called Cooley, a laborer of the same community. The police say Badu was at his shop along with Simpson when an argument developed between them. Simpson then allegedly used a knife to stab Badu several times. The incident happened about 7 p.m. on Sunday, January 31st. Badu was taken to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. The St. James police have arrested a man in connection with an incident in which he reportedly fleeced his employer, a Chinese national, of cash amounting to just over $2 million. A senior officer told our news source that the police are not yet able to release the identity of the accused man, who has not yet been charged. The officer nonetheless revealed that he is one of a Glendiver address in Montego Bay. According to reports, the Chinese national, who is also a building contractor, securely locked up a large amount of cash inside his office between the last week of January and Tuesday of this week. When he came back to check on the money which he intended to use to transact business, he discovered it was gone. The cash was broken down as follows: US $15,000 and 100,000 Jamaican dollars. For reasons unknown, the businessman confronted the accused man, who is the only employee with access to that area. He denied knowing anything about the stolen cash. A report was made to the police, and following an investigation, the accused man confessed to the police that he was the one who actually stole the cash. Further checks revealed that he had already used up most of the stolen cash, but returned $500 to the police. He also pointed the police to a new 7-seater Toyota motor vehicle, which he said he bought with a portion of the stolen cash. A senior investigator told our news source that this incident is yet another case of a Chinese national failing to properly secure a large sum of cash. He used the opportunity to issue a warning to other business operators to make good arrangements to secure their money. This is another instance where a Chinese national failed to safely secure a large sum of cash. Over recent months, we have seen where a number of these Chinese business operators fail to secure a large sum of cash through the right channel, and their own carelessness has cost them dearly, the lawman said. In this instance, the businessman is very fortunate because the police act swiftly in apprehending the perpetrator, and although the cash has not been recovered in notes, the vehicle was purchased straight from a car mart which is known to us, so it is safe to say the businessman can actually retrieve most of the stolen cash. The St. James police say the parish have recorded 5 robberies since the start of the year, which is significant with respect to 10 committed over the corresponding period last year.